Hey guys, thanks for watching. I just want to do a quick demo here on how to set up your GCX Guitar Audio Switcher with your various Stompboxes. Okay, if you look back here, you'll notice that what you've got are a lot of 1/4-inch tip sleeve inputs, outputs, sends, and returns. And basically it breaks down to each one being a set of 4. You've got an input, a send, a return, and an output. And you've got that 8 times through this back here, and then you've got the guitar output and the feed through. And basically the most common way you're going to be using this is, on the front there's a guitar in, and that's where your guitar is going to be plugged into, obviously. And then you're going to take your guitar out, which is right here. Use one of these little nifty little patch cables you can get at just about any music store, and you're going to go into the input of loop number 1, and that's going to start your loop. From there you're going to use your actual stomp box. You're going to use it, I'm just using like an SD1 here, pretty common. You've got the input and the output here, and you're going to basically just plug that right into the loop, where the send of loop 1 goes into the input of the pedal. So I can kind of arrange that here. And then the output of the pedal goes into the return of that loop. And then you basically start over from scratch, where you have an output of the loop 1, and you're just going to patch that together with the input of loop 2. And one way I keep things tidy is I just take this jumper cable and use a rubber band, just kind of put it together, and you just plug those 2 patches together, and then you can go ahead and do the next pedal. And here's a little phase 90 just for demonstration purposes here. And the send of that will go into the input, just the same as the first pedal, and the output into that. And you can do the, rinse and repeat, continue that as many times as many pedals as you have, up to 8 pedals. Once you get to between the 4th and the 5th, the output of number 4 is here, but the input of number 5 is here. So you'll have to have some sort of jump cable that will go from here all the way to here. So that might be a little tricky, but in any case, don't worry about it. It's not that big of a deal if and when you get that far. So I'm just going to, for all intents and purposes here, end it with the second one, because it basically just continues all the way through 8. And this output, basically, instead of looping it to the next loop, you're just going to use it as a guitar lead and go right to your amp with it. So, you plug in your guitar into the guitar in, then it goes through all these pedals that you can select on or off with whatever MIDI switching system you have. And then the output of your final loop goes right to your guitar amp. And that's basically it. Then from there you can program, and I've got some other videos that you can watch on how to program your, I use the Ground Control Pro, the GCP, which is probably what most of you guys are going to be using with the GCX Guitar Audio Switcher. And that goes over the programming on how to use instant access patches, or preset patches, or anything and all above. Once again, this GCX Guitar Audio Switcher can be used for a lot more than just, patching different loops of Stompboxes, but that's definitely the most common way you're going to use it. If you have any questions about using it for amp switching and stuff like that, go ahead and leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching, everybody.